Look like I'm crooked. Look like it's crooked, man. What's happening? What it do, huh? Should I go? Should I go? Should I pull it Emma Illa? Man, what's happening, man? Come on in. 1 2 1 2. Let the story begin. Huh? Yeah, man. What it is, what it ain't. What it will, what it can't, huh? What's going on? Definitely, definitely tricky smiles, crooked eyes. Let's get that. Man, it's all good. It's all great. You know, it's all good. It's all great. We cool with it. We acting fool with it. So we cool with it. Man, what's up, man? What's happening, man? Huh? What's good? What's good? Testing. 1 2 1 2 1 2. My mic is loud. Got my bass, got my treble. Come on now. Come on, come on. Come on, man. Let's jump right into it, man. You know what I mean? How you feeling, man? Happy Sunday, man. Sunday, man. The weekend review, man. Let's call it the weekend review, man. Huh? Ready for a new week, huh? Ready for a new week. Let's cover some things, man. Let's cover some things we blew through this week. You know what I mean? The weekend review, starts now, man. You ready? You ready? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. It's all good though. 1 2 1 2. How we sound? We all right? Everything good? We all right? Let's jump into it.
Hello,
Huh? Good
gentle
evening.
lady.
Ladies and gents, boys
How's
and
everybody
girls,
doing
huh?
this evening?
Good evening. I said one more time
Hello,
for it. Good evening, ladies and gents, boys and
gentle
girls. What's happening?
lady.
What's
How's
happening,
everybody doing
man?
this
You are
evening?
now tuned in to Pop-Up Podcast, man. Better known as Pup, you know? And I am your host, Walt C, aka Wody War on IG, man. Thank you for pupping up as always, man. This is the weekend review, man. You know what I mean? We getting ready for a solid new week, you know. Hope this week be better than your last week. But let's get to what we getting while we getting there, man. Y'all know from the jump, huh? From the jump ball, huh? From the jump ball, huh? Let's go, huh? Let's go, man. Early in the week, we talked about some things, and we just gonna go over some of the things we talked about, man. Since it's the weekend, everybody chilling. You know what I mean? Should have dropped it down a little bit more, but it's all good. It's all right. As long as y'all can see me, I can see y'all. You know, don't mind my cricketism, huh? Ha, just like that, man. Hey, set it off the week, set it off the week, man. We talked about a lot of things, man. One of the things being, you know, of course, this episode is brought to you by Upstate Sauce and home of the boss sauce. I was a little lazy, a little slack today. I ain't put up the boss sauce. Forgive me. You know what I mean? Forgive me. But I ain't come out here yesterday, so I just wanted to give y'all just a quick whoosh today. Just a whoosh, huh? A little splash, huh? So when you come in, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, man. It costs you nothing. But if you do want to, you know, we drop the link at the bottom. You know what I mean? Start off with the week, how it was, man. We told you, Bronny James said he betting on himself, huh? He's going to free agents. He betting on himself. It looks kind of funny, though, because his dad want to get an extension. So I'm kind of confused, you know? I know he ain't going to leave his dad, but maybe he will. Who's gonna pick up Bronny James, man? Huh? Who's gonna pick it up, man? Lakers try to give him a 3-year extension for 45 million. Huh? He waved it off like a pick. Nah, I don't need no uh uh uh. You know what I mean? But his dad's still staying there. So if they get a ring, if they get a good push in the finals, what y'all think they're gonna do? Huh? Yeah, man. I know. Shout out to Orlando Magic, man. You know, we took one on the chin. You know what I mean? We took one on the chin. It's all good. It's all good. But Bronny said he's gonna try to land a bigger bag in free agency, man. We ain't mad at him, man. So good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck, huh? We wish them all the luck in the world, huh? You know March Madness is going on, and I hope your team is still alive, man. Shout out to the upsets. Shout out to the close games. Shout out to your favorite team if they ain't in it no more. You know what I mean? I'm a Blue Devil, so you know we dancing to the Sweet 16. Dun, 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 dun. Hey man, shout out to all the Rock natives that came up short too, man. Rocktown had a lot of people the in the dance. You hear me? Well, not a lot, but quite a few. You know what I'm saying? However you want to look at that. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. And we got the spinning and grinning, man. Hey, we told you, man, Lil Wayne is going on tour, huh? Lil Wayne, Lil Weezy, Weezy F Baby, please say the baby. You know what I mean? Going on tour starting in June. But you know what? Weezy also said only person he'll do a versus against is mixtape Weezy. So, hey, check this out. If you want to see the verses between Mixtape Weezy and Lil Wayne, cop the concert tickets, because that's a concert. You hear me? Because he's going to give you Mixtape, man. He's going to give you little Lil Wayne. You hear me during the concert. And it's going to have 2 Chainz in it, man. The game rolling with them, too. You know, they're going to have a couple other surprise guests as they pop up, pop up. But come on. 20 years of the Carter. What was your favorite Carter, man? Drop it in the chat. Mine was Carter 3, I think. Don't give me the lion. You know what I mean? That last Carter definitely wasn't it. You know what I mean? We just call that Carter, Carter, Car. You know what I mean? Name that different. But shout out to Lil Wayne, man. You know, back up out there. Think he gonna have almost 30 tour dates out there. You know, going from June to October. So man, catch him in your city, man. He's starting in Maine and working his way down that thing. You know, I guess he's gonna go down then over. You know, who knows? Who knows? But he said he only gonna do it against mixtape Wheezy, so it's a perfect time to see the man in action. You hear me? Perfect time. Perfect time. We also told y'all, man, if y'all still out here eating milk and dairy, man, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout. They got animal-free dairy in the mix. You hear me? Animal-free dairy. You hear me? Lab-made milk. Just like they got the lab-made meat, we gonna always be talking about, eating healthy and trying to do the right thing. You hear me? But just like they got the lab-made meat, they got the lab-made milk now. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. You got to be careful, and that goes under everything that's dairy. So if they keep producing milk, they will no longer need farms. You will no longer need cows. You know, they really telling us what's really going on. It's really a beef shortage anyway. You know, where they getting all the meat from. And now everybody catching wind and seeing what's going on out here. Y'all putting kids in the ingredients. You hear me? Huh? Salmon. Salmon is notorious for parasites. So you got the parasites all in the salmon, especially if it's farm raised. Be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout. Watch what you put in your body. If you do, at least detox. You know what I mean? Get you a couple days of detox in, man. You know? They say 2 times a year, but shoot, man, you might have to do a detox every month. You know what I mean? Just to be on the safe side, man. Because they got that sea lice, huh? Sea lice. Can you believe that? Sea lice. And the little worms, huh? You see the little worms, they're like bone like. You get your salmon and it look like you got bones in it, you know? Them little worms, man. Everybody talking about it. I used to be a salmon connoisseur, man. I don't know the last time I had salmon. Don't get me wrong, man. I cook it for you though. Don't mean I gotta eat it though, you know? But I'm also tell you, man, try to detox, man. Get you one of those little water pressures, little small little water pressures like the sushi dudes use. You know, make sure you spray it good. Make sure you spray it out. Make sure you spray. You see all the worms making the move. I ain't lying. I ain't lying, man. I ain't lying. And you know how we do, man. When we say word from the curb, man. When we say word from the curb, that is our rendition, our version of allegedly. Okay. So rock with me while y'all rocking with me. You know what I mean? Rock with me while y'all rocking with me. Huh? Hey, man, RIP, we lost Kiki Shepard this week, too, man. We lost Kiki Shepard, man. You know, pioneer. You know, if you don't know who Kiki Shepard is, go ahead and watch some old Apollo. You know what I mean? Showtime at the Apollo. Mm-mm. Huh? Go watch some old Apollo, man, and check it out, and you'll see what we mean. You know, when you come in, man, make sure you hit the button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Turn your notifications on, man. Show love. Party with us. We trying to make it to 200, and then 200 to 400. So don't be shy. Say hi, huh? Don't be shy. Say hi. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Hey, man. So Rick Ross and Remy was kind of behind the scenes beef, man. You know, I think. See, Rick Ross got a concert coming up, orchestra concert. You know what I'm saying? Remy had a network that was gonna put out a movie called The Biggest Boss. So what is a perfect time? Controversy sells, right? So Rick Ross trying to sell tickets, man. He trying to sell tickets. So he came out, hit Remy with the cease and desist. Like, yo, you can't show that movie. I don't sign off on that movie. I ain't about that movie. But what they did was just smart, man. Just change the name, man. Change the game. So that's what they did to him, man. They changed the name. So, you know, they said the movie's still gonna go down, man. We don't care what he said. Because Rick Ross did some scandalous, you know what I mean? Him and Remy talked about it, but then he leaked stuff to TMZ. You know it'd be your favorite rappers, your favorite artists, your favorite actors, your favorite people who leak their stories to TMZ just to get that buzz, man. Pay attention. Stay woke, huh? Nah, don't stay woke, man. Stay alertive, huh? Stay alert, huh? Keep your head on the swivel, huh? Also, man, also, Ray J was in the news this week. You know, Ray J was all on Instagram, man, going crazy, speaking up for his sister. I can understand you speaking up for your sister and all that, but at the end of the day, man, you know what it is. You know the rap sheet. You know how your sister was. You know how your sister is. You was around during that time. You know what I mean? But your sister coming out saying she just had platonic relationships with people. You know, was no dating, just platonic. Hey man, you know, back in the day they ain't call it that. You know what I mean? But in today's society, you can get away with that. You can get away with call it platonic, man. You know, Ray J would toss him mighty spicy too, man. Mighty spicy. You know what I mean? Ray J talking about, hey, he gonna give him venereal disease when he catch him. You know what I'm saying? Ray J different, man. He different. That's a different guy, man. I tell him, man. Rick James said it best, man. Rick James said it best, man. R.I.P. to Rick James, man. Cocaine is a heck of a drug. You hear me? Cocaine is a hell of a drug. You hear me? I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying at all, huh? Talk about it. You know what I mean? Talk about it while we talk about it. It's okay. What's on your mind, man? Y'all enjoying the week? Y'all enjoying what's going down, man? Huh? Y'all enjoying your weekends all right? It do spin by quick. It speed by quick, man. Weekend go too quick, man. Weekend, that's why they call it a weekend love, man. You get caught up in the weekend love, man, because how quick it fly by. Fly by, huh? Before you look up, man, it be over with, man. Before you look up, it be over with. You be like, yo, what happened? What happened? Huh? He be like, "Man, what happened? What happened? Huh? What happened? We in a new week already. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we just wanted to come out touch base with you, man. I don't like missing 2 days on the weekend. And this is the wrap up, man. We always like to touch a day on the weekend just to kind of give you, what we talked about during the week. So you can go back and watch the shows, watch the shows, catch up for us, man. Kind of get to know our personality and what we got going on and how we give it up. You know what I mean? Florida exposed, hey, you got to stop your kids from eating the candy, man. Leave the candy alone, man. 26 out of the 33 popular candies and chocolates is all bad. They got arsenic in it, man. Cancer causing, man. You hear me? So that's kind of tough, man. Just imagine we grew up on Snickers, Three Musketeers, Skittles, you know what I mean? Twix, yeah, Kit Kat, Nerds. You hear me? We grew up on all that, man. We grew up. If you're older people, older head, man, y'all grew up on it, man. It was good to you, good for you. You know what I mean? But now, see, now it's different, man. Now it's different. We're gonna tell you why it's different, how it's different, but it's definitely different, man. Definitely different. You know? Hey man, we say, hey man, Mr. Tenderism is making his rounds, man. Shout out to Mr. Tenderism, man. He said they can't stop me, man. They can't stop me, huh? Shout out to Mr. Tenderism. Hey, he out here doing his thing, man. You don't believe me? Check him out, man. He in Houston. First he was in Atlanta this week. Now he in Houston, you know, spreading that tenderism. I think they done changed his name. You gotta listen to what the people saying nowadays, man. Hey, one thing about us black folks, we will remix. One thing about it, man. One thing for sure, two things for certain, man. We will remix it in a heartbeat. You hear me? Huh? You hear me? Huh? In other world, in the news today, what we talked about, cover about, you know, Tina Knowles out here. She was at the Houston Rodeo, man, giving people chills and thrills, huh? And I ain't talking about the amusement part, man. She was out there selling gumbo, huh? Gumbo. I don't know if it was seafood gumbo, meat gumbo, shrimp gumbo, lobster gumbo, tiger gumbo. You know, sound like Bubba Gump. Sound like Bubba. You know what I mean? But she out here with that gumbo, man, getting people sick. You hear me? She was getting so many people sick, so many people complaining. The health department came in and say, we don't care who your daughter is. You hear me? We don't care who you is. You hear me? And you can always follow the story, man. Circle back and hear it and see what we got. You know what I mean? But word from the curb, man. I'm telling you, word from the curb. The smell was as horrible as the taste. You hear me? That's what people were saying, man. I only see one person say it's all right. Ain't nobody say it was good, unless they was a straight up and down beehive. Maybe the beehive will hold their nose and eat it. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking medicine. You know how you just, you know what I mean? You don't want to smell it, you know? But word from the curb, she do look kind of demonic. You know what I'm saying? You catch her, she do look a little demonic. So I don't know if they putting food in it or they putting people in it. You never know what that meat is, man. Old meat stink too, though. Old meat stink too. They say it tastes like beef stew. Me, I don't eat beef or pork, so I don't know. Well, actually, I ain't eat no meat this year, so I don't know. Pause. Pause, man. Pause. You hear me? You hear me? Pause. Huh? But yeah, man, make sure when you come in, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button, man. Hit the button. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Let's dance with it. Huh? Huh? Jay-Z got that. Ooh, Jay-Z about to, here he come, man. The rumble. Huh? It's been low. You ain't been hearing nothing. Now you hear the you hear the leaves rustling, huh? You hear the trees blowing. You know what I mean? You hear the you hear the echoes in the air, huh? Jay Z's on his way, huh? Hova, Hova, huh? Jay Z coming back, huh? He been on the shelf too long, man. But you let Tasha K tell it, man. Shout out to Tasha K, man. You let Tasha K tell it. It's because one, the Epstein file, the island files gave him a bad rap. You know what I mean? He's all on the islands. You know, he chilling. Two, you know what I mean? Everybody know that, you know, Diddy went down and Diddy was your man. How you still? You hear even some of the old players that used to play with Jay-Z, pause. They say, man, one of those men said they had me under surveillance for 6 to 7 years. And Jay-Z ain't in none of the paperwork. And he was around me. That says a lot, man. Word from the curb, man. Word from the curb. Don't hold me to it. But Jay Z got the residency 2 night event, huh? I ain't got the reasonable doubt, the blueprint, huh? 2 nights, Yankee Stadium, huh? What you doing? Come on, man. Y'all tell me how much them tickets cost, cause everybody who knows somebody is saying I can't get them. Don't ask me. So that just let me know them tickets is nosebleed prices. You hear me? When we say nosebleed prices, man, it mean it costs so much that shoot, you feel like you got punched in the nose. You know what I mean? You ever paid something you just feel like you got socked when you paid it? Yeah, welcome to the Mr. Carter. Welcome to the Carter, man. you know. And word from the curb, man, they saying that, you know, him and Beyonce gonna drop an album. She gonna drop one, he gonna drop one, and they gonna go on tour together. You know what I mean? You know, Tasha K be having all the scoop, man. You know, I can't wait till I get me inside connections, man. People be plugging me and be like, hey, yo, what? Hey, yo, what, man? Listen here, let me tell you something, huh? Hey, it's the year of the collab, man. So if you know something, you knew something, man. Holla at your boy. You know, I like exclusive. I like hog mogs. I like chitness, huh? I like exclusive. Word. You know, holla at your boy, man. So she's saying a lot. She's saying a lot. She's saying the reason why they gotta come out and go on tour is because Jay-Z trying to win the black people back. Huh? A lot of black people turning their back on him, they say. Word from the curb, man. Which makes sense now. Jay Z and the Epstein files, man. If he playing around, man. If he playing around in the water, man. You know what I mean? They say, you know how I go, man. Word from the curb, man. If you play in mud, you gonna get muddy. You know what I'm saying? If you play in mud, you gonna get muddy. So is Jay trying to rinse the mud off right now? Huh? He got a picnic in the park with the Roots, headlining, huh? Nothing but black. When was the last time Jay did a concert with black folks? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it make sense, man. The blackest he had on stage was Beyonce, huh? Other than that, man, Jay been in his own island, man. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking Gilligan. He been on his own island, chilling. You hear me? Chilling, relaxing, not even bothered by anything. Stuff got real when you know it's real. You know it's real. When Jay tried to bring the casino to New York and they denied him. Don't nobody want to touch him with a 10-foot pole, man. You hear me? He couldn't get no sponsor money. He couldn't get nobody to invest in it. He couldn't get no investors, no nothing. He out here trying to steal money from the people, man. Word from the curb, man. You know what I'm saying? Word from the curb. You know? He out here trying to get it out the mud. He out get it out the mud. Yeah. You hear me? So we hope that it ain't true. But he tried to get a casino. He ain't do it. But Nas got a casino. So what they say? Do Nas got more money than Jay? Y'all talk to me. Y'all tell me something, man. I don't know, man. Tell me. Word from the curb, man. Do Nas got more money than Jay? Huh? Or Nas just got better relationships with people than Jay? You know what I mean? Because one thing about it, man, if you ain't showing love, you ain't gonna get none. You ain't gonna get none, man. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. But we look forward to him selling out, man. The Root Picnic and Yankee Stadium. You hear me? The Yankee Stadium gonna be crazy, man. I know people lining up, man, ready to donate an arm and a leg just to go. You hear me? An arm and a lega, man. Lega, huh? Let's keep moving and grooving while we talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the weekend review, huh? You know how it go. You know how it go, huh? Hey, man, we talked about Candy Burrows, man. Bedroom Candy, Sugar Cold Candy, all the different names that come with Candy, huh? We talked about Candy, man. Candy did. We said Candy pulled a Anthony Edwards, man. You know what I mean? How much you want? Huh? How much it costs? Candy cut Todd $2 million check, man, to kick rocks, man, to move out the pool house. You understand me? 2 million, huh? Man. And we asked the question this week, man. Did Todd fumble the bag? You understand me? Did Todd fumble the bag, man? We asked about it. We talked about it. We wrestled on it. I think he did. I think he did. I think, but sometimes when you're in the shadow of a woman, it's hard to get out the shadow. So maybe he was looking to just be his own man, be his own brand. Who knows? Who knows? He was always looked at as Candy husband. You understand me? You underdig me? So, but I do know he helped bring funds to the empire. So, you know, You gotta, man, that's a sticky situation. Rock with me. That's a sticky situation, though. It's the weekend review, man. I'm your boy. I'm your host, Walt C, man. Weekend review. You know, we just reviewing the week. And word from the curb, man. We talked about the prison guard. Prison guard arrested for smuggling chicken wings to the inmates. You know, check it out. Check it out. Huh? He was charging $20 for a drum and 15 for a flat. You know what I mean? You can check out the story, man. I think we did it the other night. More in depth. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of covering the topics right now. Just swinging like Tarzan. We just swinging through, man. Don't mind us, man. Don't mind us. But we thank you for popping up, though. We thank you for popping up, huh? Now let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man. Hey, so did you hear about the 19-year-old kid that died from vape pens, man? Huh? He died from vaping, man. They said he hit it and instantly folded. As soon as he hit it, man. R.I.P. to that youngin', man. 19 years old, man. They said it was the size of a pencil tip that knocked him out, huh? This a pen, but you could just imagine the lead. You hear me? They said it knocked him out, man. Had him gone, man. Had him gone. Unresponsive. You hear me? Respiratory depression. You know what I mean? They said it had fentanyl in it. It was a bad batch with fentanyl. See, that's why it gets scary out here, man. You gotta watch what you're doing, man. First they said they putting fentanyl in the Hennessy. All you Hennessy drinkers, word from the curb. They said they was putting the fentanyl in the liquor. You know what I mean? They putting the fentanyl in the bud. They putting fentanyl in the vape pens. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like fentanyl is everywhere that we like to be. You understand me? Everywhere we like to be is fentanyl. You hear me? Everywhere we like to be is fentanyl. Next thing you know, fentanyl gonna be in chicken. You hear me? It's gonna be in the skin. So that's kind of crazy though, man. That's kind of crazy. They said it's all that's is being flooded in our market right now. That's what they say. Vape pens with fentanyl is being flooded, man. Yeah, I want a vape. Here go a pen. I remember I used to vape pen, man, but I ain't really like it because my tongue, my tongue get feel like it was all scratched up. So after doing some research and looking into it, man, I find out that it was the lead. You know what I mean? That stuff, the vape pens got lead in it, man. They got lead in it. And when I would hit it, the lead was slicing my tongue up. You hear me? Word from the curb, man. I think it was lead, but I can tell you for real how my tongue was getting sliced up every time you vape pen. So, be careful with the vapes, man. Be careful, be careful, be careful. We gotta be careful with whatever we do when we do it. But, keep an eye open, man. Cause they slide, huh? So I know that a lot of these big businesses, a lot of these big restaurants, man, they soliciting celebrities, man, to try to get y'all to buy back into it because everybody being woke now, man. Everybody hip. Everybody know the food ain't right. Everybody know the fast food ain't right. So these big chains are starting to take a hit, man. They're starting to take a hit, man. These fast food places are starting to feel it. You hear me? Huh? Food chains are downsizing by closing a lot of the doors worldwide, man. They closing up, man. They folding up shop, man. You know what I mean? Let's talk about a few. Domino's is closing over 200 businesses worldwide, including 170 locations in Japan. You hear me? Domino's. They say that Domino's sauce ain't right. They say it got some word from the curb. The sauce got some cancer things. So, hey, man, figure it out. You know what I mean? You better get it with the Alfredo sauce. Huh? That red sauce ain't right. You know what I mean? Also, too, man, Domino's has filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy, man. Man, listen here, man. It's getting real in the field, man. It's getting real in the field, man. Ain't nobody, man. Ain't nobody eating. Ain't no, ain't nobody eating when I'm eating. You hear me? Papa John's had over 200 doors closed worldwide. Huh? Pizza Hut closing over 250 locations to start the second quarter. That's just the second quarter. Huh? We got to see what the year holds for 'em, man. We just going into the second quarter almost, man. What, April will be the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? And Pizza Hut already doing 250. Man, oh man. Wendy's closing 300 to 600 locations worldwide. See, I can believe that because in my old neighborhood, they done boarded the Wendy's up and they put a Jack in the Box. So I can feel that. Denny has been closing doors since 2025. 300 more are scheduled to be closed this year. Huh? Who eating Denny's anyway, man? Who eating Denny's, huh? I told you, man. People like that mop water Waffle House. They love that mop water Waffle House, man. You hear me? Waffle House, man. You want, hey, now. I'm looking for, you know me. I promote you and won't talk about you now. We can work something out. You hear me? Huh? Well, we gotta get that mop water out the air, man. Every Waffle House smell like mop water when you walk in there. They all use the same buckets worldwide. Popeyes also filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy, man. Huh? Popeyes, not Popeyes, closing 140 stores in the South. Just in the South, man. So if y'all up north with the Popeyes, y'all might be good for a second, man. They might like the numbers up there still. You know what I mean? Down here, man, there's too many people frying chicken on the side of the curb right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Food trucks is everywhere. They taking over. You get you a good food truck that you rock with, you know what I mean? Hey, hey now. Hey. Arby's to close many stores also, you know? Hey man, listen here. I know people that only eat Arby's maybe 3 times a year. You hear me? And that might be twice in a week. I was one of them. I ain't gonna front now. I ain't gonna front. When I was a young jit coming up, man, the food was different back then, though. But we used to go to the mall, hit up Arby's. Arby's had the five sandwiches for $5, something like that. It'd be like four of us, huh? Put in dollar and a quarter piece, huh? We was eating, man. We was eating. Couldn't see, man. It's different, man. You can't drop kids off at the mall now. Cause for one, it ain't no mall. You know what I'm saying? For two, too many predators in the mall. You hear me? But when we was coming up, man, you can drop us off at 11, at 12 o'clock, man, and come get us at 4. Huh? You better find something to do for 4 hours, huh? And the thing about it is, they say it's 10 companies that own 80% of the products in the grocery stores. 10 companies, man, 80%. Who own the other 20? You hear me? So that's why it seemed like every fast food spot got the same food because it's all coming from the same belt line. It's all coming from the same belt line, huh? Same products being sold under different names. You hear me? Same products. See, that's why they got people like Drake. That's why they got people like Omar Epps. That's why they got Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? That's why you seeing all these celebrities, man, get the bag. You know what I mean? They help the store, knowing they don't eat that. Come on, keep it real. Who eat that? Huh? Word from the curb, man, starting tomorrow, man. Hey, man, all you folks who flights been getting canceled, who've been missing trips because you can't get out, you can't go where you need to go, don't worry. Help on the way. They bringing ICE agents start tomorrow, huh? So my thing is, man, they coming to help or they coming to grab immigrants? You know what I'm saying? Who flying? Huh? Who? Come on now. Come on. Huh? And Bill Gates even came up out the cut and he said, "Hey man, I'll pay the TSA salaries just so y'all can keep the flights rolling, man. Keep the flights rolling." So if a guy like Bill Gates step in, that's why, man. Listen here, this man can catch 2 bodies tomorrow, and he'll never go to jail. You hear me? He'll never go to jail. He can catch 2 bodies tomorrow, and he will never go to jail. You hear me? Oh, Elon. Oh, my fault. Well, man, one of them. I thought it was Bill Gates. Is it Elon? Word from the curb is one of them, man. One of them rich guys, man. Bill Gates in it too. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it, man. There's two rich people. Huh? Do a fact check for me real quick. Google that. Google your best friend. You know what I mean? Do a fact check, huh? Is it Elon Musk or is it Bill Gates? Both of them got money. Either one could catch a body and nothing get done. Either one. Either one. You hear me? Them boys got billions, man. Them boys got billions. Ain't nobody messing with them. You know what I'm saying? They'll create. Hey, that boy Elon, he'll create a dummy that look like him and send the dummy to jail. You hear me? He'll send the robot to jail for him, man. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, man, let's talk about man, oh man, man, oh man. So so y'all know Jack Harlow just dropped an album. He just dropped the album on March 13th. I guess it was his 28th birthday. You know, he dropped the album. You know, and man, oh man, huh? It's some controversy behind the album, man. You know, at first I was just interested in the name. It was unique, Monica. So you know what I mean. So I'm like, dang, okay, it's an R&B album. You know, even some of his reps tried to say, hey man, you know, the album is about a girl. We just could not come out and say her name, so we came up with Monica. I mean, why you didn't call the album Justine or Rebecca or Sally or Jennifer? You know what I'm saying? Why it had to be Monica? You hear me? But then I hear something else. I hear he's make comments in the interview saying, what he say? I got blacker. I got blacker. Well, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, y'all know me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim to be the smartest crayon in the box. You hear me? But I mean, if somebody say I got, if a black man say I got whiter, you know what I mean? And they was singing country, I'm sure there'll be a little backlash on that. I'm sure now. I'm sure. And then on top of it now, hey, hold on, hear me out. Don't get mad at me. But then on top of it now, if he named the album, his country album called Saltine, or I don't even want to slur it. You hear me? But y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. I got love for everybody, so y'all know what I mean. Huh? But hey, but check this out now. So after people heard that, you know what I mean? I got blacker. You know what I'm saying? Rather than doing a country or rock, you know, he named it album after a R&B icon. You know what I mean? That's the direction he went for, man. He said, I'm naming it after Monica Denise Arnold. That's the black female that we naming it after. Monica. Huh? But, there was a comedian named Zach Mama. You know what I'm saying? A comedian named Zach Mama now. He does the Monica joke. He does the Monica joke, man. You gotta look it up, man. Google him. You know what I'm saying? Google Zach Mama and listen to the joke. He tells you how he was around a bunch of black folks, they was loving what he was doing, loving his content, love his jokes. They was telling them, my nigga, huh? My nigga, man, my nigga, huh? That's what they was saying. He interpreted for Monica. You know what I'm saying? Monica. So Jack Harlow been getting trolled all week because now people bringing up the Monica comedy and placing it with his album. You know what I mean? Which is a bad look, man. Which is a bad look, man. Because first you done already said I got blacker. You know, I would think you would have to be black to get blacker. That's like if I stay in the sun too long, I'm gonna get darker. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already dark. So when somebody says, "Hey, man," especially if he's not dark, if they say, "I got blacker," and they not black, man, come on, man. That's things to make you go, huh? That's things to make you go, what are he trying to say, huh? Huh? What are you trying to say? So, they say the album is good. I had got his last album. You know what I mean? I got his last album. I got that. I don't want no, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was listening to that, but see, now I understand now. Now them old words make songs, man. You know, I don't want no whips and chains. You can't hold me down. Something like that. I know the words was something like that. Don't quote me on reciting. I don't own the rights. You hear me? Don't quote me, but now it makes sense though. What he was saying, because if he thought he was black then, because he said he got blacker, you know what I'm saying? So that means when he came up with that album, he thought he was black. You know, it's like the Chappelle skit, man. When the blind man thought he was white. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get those. Let's get them. Yeah. Huh? Huh? Man, what was his name? What was the Chappelle character name, man? Huh? Was it Bigsby? Something like that? What is that Chappelle character name? Hey, don't worry. Don't worry, man. That might be our thumbnail right there. You know what I'm saying? Chappelle, Chappelle blind man, huh? The blind man Chappelle say thought he was white, huh? He go to the KKK rallies and say and root and toot, and they'll look at him like he crazy. Wait, hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on, man. You one of them. Get him, man. Where he at? Where he at? Huh? You gotta watch it, man. Watch the Chappelle show. Chappelle show. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. You know what I mean? That was funny, huh? That definitely was funny. You hear me? So man, hey man, Cameron and J. Cole trolling us, huh? I like that, man. I like that. You gotta be creative on the rollouts. You hear me? You know, so obviously, J. Cole done reached out to Cameron, tell him, hey yo, man, I told you I got you. It wasn't all like that, you know? So on Talk with Fleet Tuesday, man, I guess we get to see the episode. Is it out already or does it come out Tuesday? You hear me? Is it out already or does it come out on Tuesday? I caught a clip of it, man. You know? One thing about it, man. Cameron could not stay in character. He was smiling. J. Cole came, he tried to keep the serious face, you know what I mean? But Cameron had to smirk. He had to smirk, man. He had to smirk about the rock. You know what I mean? It was like the sun fighting through the clouds. You hear me? The sun fighting through the clouds, man. You was gonna get it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, make sure y'all tune into that, man. I think it's on Talk with Flea this week, Tuesday episode. You know what I mean? Tuesday episode. Let's backpedal. Let's backpedal, man. Let's backpedal, huh? Drake, Drake collabo with McDonald's to help McDonald's sales. You know what I mean? I guess he got a meal out. Word from the curb. Word from the curb, huh? We got Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, Denny's, Popeyes, Arby's, huh? All closing some doors, man. Out of all them stores we just named, I think we got maybe about 12 to 15,000 stores closing. You hear me? Out of all them names, man. And then 10 companies own 80% of everything. You hear me? Huh? 10 companies, man. The night RIP to the 19-year-old boy that lost his life with the vape pen, man. Fentanyl in the vape pens, man. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out, huh? You know what I mean? Prison guard, huh? Word from the curb, man. We gotta put word from the curb on that because I don't know if that's how really true that is, but we be running with it. Prison guard, man. Because listen here, man. I get to thinking, man. We talked about it before, though, man. But golly, you know, usually they calling home asking for money. You know what I mean? Put some money on my books. Put some money on my books. I can't see one person. What he did, they did it. My bad. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase it. But I can't see nobody in jail talking about let me get a 5 piece for $100, huh? Or let me get a 5 piece all flats for 75. You know what I mean? I just can't, man. You know how much commissary you can get with that? You know how much oodles and noodles and Cheetos and Jack Mac and oatmeal and honey buns and cupcakes you can get with that? You know what I'm saying? Candy girl. Oh my world, huh? The Ty Fumble Candy, man. The Fumble Candy Burrows, man. She cut him a $2 million check and told him kick rock. Kick rocks, huh? Kick rocks, man. Lil Wayne says he only wanna go against mixtape Wheezy, huh? That's the only person he wanna do in a verse is mixtape Wheezy. Well, check this out. You can catch him on tour. You can catch him on tour. He'll be going against Mixtape Wheezy. It's called a concert. You can catch him in concert from June to October 29 dates, man. Pick a place. Pick a place, huh? Pick a place, pick a time. Mm. Jay-Z coming out of retirement, man. Jay-Z coming out of retirement. They said Floyd had to fight because he needed money. You know what I mean? Do Jay-Z got a rap because he do? I'm just asking, man. These, you know what I mean? Just things that make you go, huh? Y'all know what this is anyway, man.
Real
Y'all know
trap
what this
shit.
is. Y'all know how we do
Trapaholics.
it here.
We make it look
You know what I'm saying?
easy. Walk with
We
your
be on some real
boys.
trap. You know what I mean? Trapaholics, man. Mess with your boy, huh? That's what we be on. So, man, look
Real trap
again, look
shit.
again, and look again, look
Trapaholics.
again.
We make it look
I mean,
easy. Walk with your
we ready to,
boys.
you know what I'm saying? Get a body, huh? Huh? Body, yeah. You know what I mean? Let's keep backpedaling, huh? Let's keep backpedaling, huh? This is your weekend review. You hear me, man? You could have been anywhere in the world, but we appreciate you for popping up, man. Make sure you hit the thumb ups, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. Make sure you show love, man. It's all good, man. We'll be out here this week, man. More content, more flavor, huh? More gossip, more neighbor, huh? You hear me? Huh? Come on now. Hey, man, listen here, man. They say, man, she was selling famous gumbo, man. You know what I mean? The famous gumbo reviews are in, man. Word from the curb, man. Tastes terrible. Smells horrible. Tastes as bad as it looks. That's what they saying. That's what they saying on Miss Tina Knowles' famous gumbo. You know what I mean? It's famous, all right. You know what I mean? Trash can Annie famous. You hear me? Huh? Let's keep backpedaling. Do, 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 do. Remy Ma and Rick Ross, man. Rick Ross hit Remy Ma with the cease and desist, man. That's cool in the game, man. That's cool in the game, man. Cause she said, I'm just gonna change the words anyway. She said, man, you don't know 50 Cent, my friend. That's my friend. That my friend. I don't care about that. That my friend, huh? And like they say, man, hey, man, starting tomorrow, man, they're gonna have ICE agents at the airport, man. All the ICE agents gonna do is monitor exits and check ID. Well, you go figure what they're gonna really be doing. Why you think they checking ID, man? You know what I'm saying, me? Why you think they checking ID, man? Don't let your name be last name be something. Don't let it not be common. Let me tell you that much, huh? You be sitting for a second while they run you. You hear me? Florida exposes 26 out of the 33 popular kid candies, man. Three Musketeers, Snickers, Skittles, Nerds, Kit Kats, Jolly Ranchers, huh? And a partridge in a pear tree, huh? All of them got cancer. All of them got cancer. Arsenic is linked to it, man. Be careful of what you give the kids, man. They trying to take the kids out because I believe the children are our future. I don't own the rights, but that's why they doing what they doing. Uh, R.I.P. Kiki Shepard, man. We lost an icon this week, man. Icon, huh? If y'all know, you know. If you don't, get to know, man. Get to know her. Get to know her, man. You know what I'm saying? Get to know. Huh? We told you salmon is notorious for parasites, huh? Especially the farm raised, man. Even wild caught got it too, so you got to be careful. It just is what it is, man. Clean your food, man. That's all we can tell you, man. Clean your food. Do the right thing, huh? Clean your food, man, because parasites are very smart. They hide very well. You hear me? That's why I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. We got animal free dairy, man. I told you they got lab milk on the way. They got lab milk. Watch what you drink, man. If your milk start to taste funny, man, it ain't your taste buds. Just keep that in mind, okay? All right. And Bronny James, huh? Bronny James says he's gonna go ahead and take his chances with free agent, man. You know what I'm saying? Take us in the summer. He taking his talents to the summer, man. You know what I mean? He refused a 3-year, $45 million extension with the Lakers to take his talents to somewhere else. Maybe he felt like he get away from his daddy poop better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his dad telling JJ not to put him in. Yeah, huh? Hey, man, and just like that, man. You know what I mean? This has kind of been the week in review, man. You know, we just covered a bunch of the trending topics, or I wouldn't call them trending topics, but just a bunch of the topics that we discussed. Remember, man, you can go look at every day this week and you can cover everything we just chat about. You hear me? When we chatted. You dig? I usually try to make it an hour. You know how we try to drag it. But hey, not tonight, man. It's the weekend, man. You probably got to tuck the kids to bed because, if you know, like I know, in some areas, spring break is over for some kids. So it's school tomorrow. You hear me? So, hey, man, we ain't going to hold you all night, man. We always, like always, man, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for popping up, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Make sure you hit the thumbs button, man. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We're trying to get to 200 again. You hear me? You know, we can smell it. It's on the horizon, man. It's on the horizon, man. So, help us out, man. Help us out. We appreciate you in advance. You hear me? Huh? Huh?
Thank you for watching
Drop
Pop Up
that bomb.
Podcast.
And just like always, man, if you made it to the end of the session, man, if you made it to the end, man, do like we do, man. Always and forever, man. You know what I'm saying? Put that one hand, two fingers up, man. That is our mantra. That is what we go by. One hand, two fingers. You hear me? Words to live by, man. Each one teach one. You hear me? Show love. It's free. You know what I'm saying? You know? And don't worry about today, because tomorrow gonna be better. Just like that, huh?
And just like
And
that,
other than that, man,
one
hey
hand,
man,
two
y'all be blessed,
fingers.
man. I'll
I
catch y'all
get
this
with
week.
you.
You dig? Yeah, yeah.